Oh, I'm gonna sneeze straight away. Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Sarah. I'm on a mission to basically live my best life. I'm exploring little kind of ways and hacks of improving my life physically, mentally, financially. I just feel like this is my time. Also, I do not know what I'm doing makeup wise, so don't judge. I have no clue. If there's any like makeup-y people out there that want to help us out, then my almost 3-year-old has been playing with it and is still going to use it. I always have to turn away from the window to do my eyeliner, because if I do it this way, it's so bright, like it makes my eyes water, so I'm going to turn this way. So it's a little over halfway through the day. It's about 2ish. I really feel like I need a bit of an energy boost for my afternoon, so I'm going to go for a little walk. So I figured you guys could come with me if you fancy, and we can just have a chat about this little like idea about doing a 6-month reset. I'm just going to chug a bit of water before I go. Need to get the bins in. So here we are at the end of June, and I just can't believe it. I know that's broken record, everyone says the same, but honestly it feels like it was Christmas, New Year, like 5 minutes ago. I was like, great, I love that energy. I love the beginning of stuff, like new week, new month, New Year's just like hello. So I was like, New Year. I'm not really one for resolutions or anything, but I just love that new start energy. I was feeling quite focused with work and stuff, and then it's like, wait, what? Halfway through the year already? It's just, I swear to God, it's just gone in a flash. So with the whole halfway through the year vibe, plus my 30th birthday approaching, which is like mother of new starts. Talking about loving new start energy, like 30th is such a milestone. It's like new decade. So I want to do a bit of a like, just a refocus, like where are we so far and how can I absolutely make the most of the last 6 months? How can I squeeze as much goodness and focus and energy and fun and progress out of the last 6 months as possible? So that's where my head's at. If you're keen, if you want to come on board, then let's do it together. So I've kind of, classic me, structured a bit of a few points. I've got 8 points of some ideas about what we can do to tackle this, to like take stock, refocus, smash it, all that stuff. So yeah, let's go for a little walk, shall we? I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear me outdoors. So before we move on and start thinking about the next 6 months in the future, let's just take a moment, take stock and just acknowledge any successes, achievements, little wins, good moments, positive stuff that's happened, in the first half of the year. You could call up a friend, have a chat about it. I messaged my girlfriends like, hey guys, I'm doing this thing. So that's always quite nice, just to have a bit of an open discussion about it and a two-way conversation. And also sharing that news or sharing those successes can be really nice too. Or you might want to just physically write it down in a list. I love a list. Who doesn't love a list? But whatever way you do it, just take a moment to acknowledge those positive things. So that flows quite nicely into the second idea, which is to, if you had a set of New Year's resolutions or a vision board, just to revisit it, reassess it. I feel like quite often we do those things, we do the to-do list, we do the vision board, and then we're like, yeah, and we're super hyped, we're super focused, and then it kind of just gets forgotten. So this is your reminder to revisit that. Or indeed, if you're not that kind of person and you've not done that, then maybe this is a good time to create one. I did my 2021 vision board on Pinterest just because it works for me doing it digitally. But I would say try and do something that you will see often. Literally having 2 or 3 photos stuck on your fridge, or I've got a few travel photos from California stuck up on my pin board, which is above my work desk. So if I'm ever sat there like, why am I doing this? It can be, you know, it's just a reminder, like, so that you can do cool shit. So yeah, don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't have to be like a massive big art project. It can literally be cutting a few pages out of a magazine, just something really visual that will motivate you and that you'll see often. I'm going to go another way because it's been raining and it was pretty muddy, so let's go back, let's reroute, guys. My next one is about habit tracking. So I read this recently. It's nothing new, it's not like a new concept. Again, it's just like a prompt or a reminder. But I was reading The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, which basically summarises what I'm trying to explore really succinctly. Basically, it's about little choices, little habits that you do every day that with the compound effect end up having a huge difference, making a huge difference over a long period of time. In that book there was a whole section about habit tracking. This is an interesting point actually, because I feel like we all go, yeah, but I know what I eat, I know how many calories I take, I know how much I spend, I know how much coffee I drink, I don't need to track it. But actually I feel like sometimes if you force yourself to do the exercise, in the book they recommend doing it for a week, I think sometimes it can be surprising. Like, I've got this real habit of scooping peanut butter out of the jar, and I'm like, one little scoop of peanut butter is not the end of the world. But the thing is, I do it like quite a lot. I'm going to use the habit tracking thing not for my peanut butter addiction, but for spending. I'm going to track my spending for a week and see what it throws up. Proper muggy. It's like that muggy heat, you know, and there's going to be a storm. It's dark clouds ahead. Okay, next point is to set some goals. Obvious one, I know. Look at me all official with my pen. The key here is to drill them down from kind of loose goals, or even if they're specific goals, but drill them down so they become a daily habit. Rather than saying like drink more water, cool, make it more specific. Drink 1 glass of water with lemon first thing in the morning every day. It becomes a daily habit and it's specific. It's 1 glass of water in the mornings, like stuff like that. You get the gist. Next one is accountability. Not for everything, because actually I am quite an advocate for just getting on with it. Like, don't tell everyone your plans, just quietly get on with it. And then they're like, oh, you did that thing. Oh, girl, you did this. And you're like, yeah, I did. But if there is something specific that you're like, I'm going to need a bit of extra support on, then maybe choose those ones, and like choose the right people as well. Know who your people are. You'll know. Next one is, this one is so nice. It's about like finding the fun. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Note to self, you know yourself. Don't put too much, don't cause yourself stress. That is quite literally the opposite of what we're trying to do here. This whole exercise is meant to be motivational. It's meant to be like, yeah, okay, come on. Between now and Christmas, it's going to be so good. Woo! It's not meant to be like, holy shit, I've got to do all this stuff. Because that's really not the point. So like, choose your list, choose your goals based on what's going to get you like pumped. Also, the mind and the body love novelty. Amazing. Keep it working. Keep learning new things, finding new hobbies, new activities, new adventures. Do like in the next 6 months, plan in some new stuff. Go to a new place, find a new area, try a new hobby. Like, I just think that's a really nice one. Try and find some new stuff in there. Make new friends. That's a good one. Actually, that's on my list. See, we're sat down. Now we're rattling through them. Okay, the next one is changing up your environment. When I was a kid, and it's funny because I've started doing this with my little one now. When I had a nightmare, my mum used to like comfort me, whatever, and then when I was going back to bed, she used to flip my pillow over, so I had like a nice cool side of the pillow. She's like, fresh side of the pillow. It was like that physical change of environment kind of represented, this is new now. It can be quite fun. So I suggest making little tweaks to your environment. So whatever that is, if you work in an office, get yourself a new little picture and plant for your desk. Or like at the beginning of the year, I had quite a big environment change because I redecorated my whole house, so quite extreme. But it can be just a little like, get a couple of new house plants, have a slight rearrange of your furniture in your living room or your bedroom or your office or your dorm room or whatever it is. Hello, my battery died, rude, and then I had to go do the school run. Final pointer is about a kind of reboot week. So I'm doing this week. So I'm going to spend a week basically just eating super well, super nutritious, getting loads of sleep, and just a kind of bit of a detox booster week just to kickstart that 6 months, which I think is a really nice day. So whatever that means for you, whether it's like week of no alcohol, week of no smoking, digital detox, a week of like getting loads of fresh air and getting out in nature, a week of really good sleep if you're lacking sleep, a week of cutting down on sugar, a week of super nutritious foods, or a week of trying to get more veggies in, whatever you need to do to kind of detox and reboot. I think just commit for a week. Anyone can do it for a week, right? And chances are, if you kickstart some new habits for a week, oh, my posture's so bad. Be healthy. Chances are, if you do it for a week, it will kind of continue. It will kickstart something and you'll continue. So I'm doing it this week. I'm eating super good, and I'm going to try and get some decent sleep. And then yeah, I'm gonna launch into 6 months of awesomeness, launching into my 30s. So let me know. I feel like I always say this. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know if you fancy joining me on this little mission. If you follow those kind of 8 steps, please just get in touch. I've got like fewer than 10 subscribers at the moment. There's literally like 8 people following. So if you want to engage in a conversation, like, I'm pretty sure I know all of you already, but like, leave comments, send me DMs on Instagram, and I will definitely engage in a conversation with you. Let me know how it goes. Let's do it together. If you want me to be your accountability buddy, I can do that. We can do a 2-way thing. Please like this video if you liked it, obviously. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Cost you nothing, cost you half a second of your time, but I'm really trying to build this community, so be good. Share it along if it's useful. Yeah, just be my friend. Have a bloody brilliant week. See you soon.